beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer Diamond, and I live a whole food, plant-exclusive, SOFAs-free, gluten-free lifestyle for health and well-being. Today, let's talk guava. So the only time that I've ever really been exposed to guava was many, many years ago when I was vacationing in Hawaii, and our family went to a restaurant and they served something called pog juice. And I'm trying to remember what that all stood for, but I think it was papaya, something else, and guava. And I just loved that juice. And so that's the extent of my knowledge. And recently in our local Costco, I've seen guava. And it's not organic, but I've been so intrigued that I thought, I would buy some and together maybe we could check it out. I did pull up some facts that I could share with you about guava. And so some things that I've heard about guava is that there are approximately 30 different varieties. And so Costco only had one, which is this one. And the guava tree grows in places like Mexico and Venezuela and Brazil, and I even heard it can grow here in the desert in Arizona. The trees are supposed to be really hardy, and the guava tree is what produces the guava fruit. So we have some guava here, and this one says it's a product of Mexico. So that's the one that we'll be trying. And they're supposed to be soft to the touch. Let's go ahead and even just pull one of these packs out and kind of look at this. So it even says right on here, best when ripe and yellow. And of course, wash before consuming. So let's open it up. And I know that they're not supposed to be eaten green. Green means that they're not ripe, and they can have a little bit of pink on them. These just seem yellow, and this discoloration, I bought these yesterday, so this discoloration was not really here, and they smell amazing. I wish I could describe the smell, but very makes me want to eat it smell. So you want them yellow. You don't want to eat them when they're green. And I'll just take a quick peek here. The wrapper says that it's a tropical, sweet, tangy gem for your daily fiber and vitamin C needs. And that's a good way to describe the scent. And it also even has a little thing here that shows you when, when it's ready to eat and all of this goodness. It says enjoy the whole fruit, skin and seeds. And so anyways, back to some other facts. These, which I just read, are super high in fiber, supposedly, and it can help with constipation. Now, eating a whole food plant-based diet, I do not have any problem with constipation. TMI, right? But if you do, you might look into trying a guava. So it's super high in vitamin C. I read that it's 4 times the amount of vitamin C that you would get in oranges. That's amazing. Look at how little this guy, it fits right in my palm. And they come in different sizes, the varieties, different colors, different sizes. So this is obviously the small one. It has a lot of vitamin A, and vitamin A helps with our eyes, keeping the health of our eyes good and in shape. It combats free radicals. Free radicals can cause the body to create cancers, and so we don't want free radicals in our bodies. So that's another benefit of this beautiful little fruit. It supposedly lowers blood pressure. It can raise your HDL cholesterol, which is the healthy, and lower the lousy, the LDL. And it's a low-calorie food, and it boosts your immune health. I mean, just on and on and on. So many wonderful benefits from this little guy that I have not really been around or enjoyed the benefits of. And there's lots of things that we could do with it. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to wash a couple of these. And let me just do that. Rinse them really well. Okay. So I've got these guys, a couple different sizes, and they all seem to have the same color. So, and this looks like, you know, just the stem, the part where it was attached to the plant. So we'll cut that off. But, so I know that we can slice these up, and we can eat the whole entire thing. We can eat the skin, the seeds, the rind. Everything is completely edible. I understand that the seeds inside are supposed to be like really seedy, you know. You got to crunch. So, but you can eat them. So we will try that. They can be juiced, I heard. You can put them in barbecue sauce. I'm not sure how you would do that though, but that's what I heard. You can make them into jam. Now that sounds interesting. Huh. I wonder. Could probably make them into jam without sugar. Anyways, enough daydreaming. You can also steep the leaves. If you happen, you know, like I bought this at Costco. I don't get any leaves. But if you happen to have a guava plant or access to the leaves, just know that you can steep them and you can make tea out of them, and all kinds of medicinal things can be done with the leaves and the actual fruit and the whole thing, which is amazing. The last thing that I heard is that it can be stored well in the fridge, even sliced. Like, you know, I have these on the counter, but we're going to slice them up. And let's say you slice too many. Sliced, they can keep in the fridge for up to 4 days, and they can be frozen for up to 8 months. So I haven't tried any of this. This is just stuff that I picked up and learned by doing some research and just wanted to share with you. Now, one thing that I did here is that the pink ones inside, those are the sweetest ones. And I don't know if that means that they have pink on the outside too, but we're going to cut into these and see what is in there. And so, yeah, these came from Mexico. And anyhow, let's get slicing. So I'm just going to start with cutting this one just right in half. It's sliced really easily. Ooh, look at that. Wow. I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't think I was expecting that. Look at that. You know how I am. If you've been with me a while, I just love to see nature's patterns in the fruit. You can see there's a pattern, but I kind of like right here. See? Boop, boop, boop. All these little seeds. Now, it's not sweet smelling. I don't know. It's definitely not a sweet smell. So anyways, we have those cut that way. Let's go ahead and slice. So we could slice this way. We could slice this way. Maybe we'll go long ways with this one, but I am going to suggest that we cut this little piece off. And if there are any bruises on here that, you know, are bigger bruises, I would say cut those off. So anyways, let's slice this way. I bet you could even dip this if you had like some kind of a fruity dip. I'm thinking like a chia pudding type of thing. I don't know. What would you dip it in? Would you dip it? Would you juice it? What would you do with this? What do you do with this? Are you one of those people that knows all about this? Please give me a comment and tell me anything you want that I'm missing or that you've experienced with guava. I would love to hear from you. And subscribe. Hit the notification bell and you'll be notified when I go live or post new videos. And I would just love to connect with you. So give me a thumbs up. Please support the channel and help me grow. So anyways, we have these. These are the sliced ones. And if I just take out the middle, the pattern, actually, if I turn it this way, doesn't it kind of look like a little heart? I don't know. Maybe I just am seeing things. But so we have the two different ways. And then one more, I'm going to also slice this one. I'm going to take the little end off, and I'm just going to slice it more like the pennies, you know. And you know what we should do? Maybe we will juice some of it. That would be interesting. Should we juice some of it? Oh, look at these patterns. Look at that. There you go. So let's put a little of this aside for now. And I am going to taste this, but I want Todd to taste it with me. I'm going to see if he's available. And so let me see, Todd. Honey? Honey?
I'll come from this side.
How did you come out that way?
That side was easier. It was closer.
Okay, let's switch sides.
Back to this side.
I'm just used to you on this side. No, you could be on any side.
No, I'm good here.
Okay, so I was just sharing about guava and all the benefits and all the different colors and all this stuff. So anyways, I would like to ask you, what is your background or experience with guava?
I have absolutely zero experience with guava.
Really? You never even...
I mean, other than, you know, the sitting on a tropical beach, you know, on a vacation and having it mixed into a drink or sitting on the side of a drink or something. I mean, other than that, I've got literally no experience with guava.
Oh.
I know nothing about guava.
Okay, so would you taste this with me and then possibly help me? Maybe we could try to juice some of it and try it that way?
Yes.
Okay, so for starters, I have this just cut in half. These are sliced just to show, and we eat the whole thing.
The whole thing?
You eat the whole thing, yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and let's well, you pick. What do you want to do?
Well, you were pointing at this, so I feel like I need to go that direction.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'll take this one.
Okay.
What, am I just taking a bite out of this? Why?
Should we do it? Oh, no, we could do it together. I'll do a slice since you did it.
Oh, sure, you do it in case. Okay.
No, nothing in case.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
Salute. Oh, super soft.
Mmm. Oh, the seeds are very hard and crunchy.
Seeds are crunchy.
Oh my gosh, did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It is super soft.
It's not sweet, though.
Mm-mm. The seeds
it smells like it would be sweet, but it's actually not.
I don't think it smells sweet at all.
Okay.
But when I was driving home and it was in the car, I felt like the whole car had this really sweet, it wasn't a sweet flavor, but it had this flavor of like calling to me.
That's really good.
So how are you doing with the seeds?
I'm not a fan of the seeds, I gotta tell you.
Well, you don't like things like super hard anyways.
I mean, it just feels dangerous. I mean, here I am eating the soft fruit, and all of a sudden I'm cracking a tooth. So I would, me personally, I could do without the seeds.
I don't know how you would do without the seeds. You just
either.
eat the whole thing.
Well, I am. I'm just.
All right, so let's just, for sake of it, this one is sliced in half. Just for fun, let's cut out the seeds and see if you like that any better. Oh, and you know what else? I heard that you should not overeat these because they are super high in fiber.
So what does that mean? Like having a whole half of one? Which I just did?
I don't know if that means like maybe don't eat
don't eat an entire half dozen of them?
Yeah, don't eat this whole thing.
In one sitting?
You know, especially if you are not used to eating very high fibrous foods. So anyways, let's each try this without the seed. Go ahead. I have this plate, but I didn't even put it on the plate. You might like that better. And I'll go ahead and plate it, which I should have done, but yeah. If you were going to use this in a dip or in something to dip, can you come up with any ideas of anything besides like a chia type of jam or pudding? That's what I was thinking of.
I might do something sweeter because this is not sweet. And I'm not the magician.
The magician.
In front of the camera that you are.
Oh, that's nice.
But dates or maple syrup
Oh,
or something
dates.
to sweeten something.
Okay, I have something for us to try.
Kind of
Yeah.
balance the flavor of the guava with something else. Yes. What else?
No, I was just, when you were saying that, I was thinking I have something in the refrigerator we could try, but I asked you a question, then I didn't let you answer, so I
What was your
apologize.
question?
Just how you liked it without the seeds in the
I prefer
middle.
it without the seeds. I think the seeds are a little scary.
I'm fine with the seeds. They are crunchy, they are hard. I'm fine to eat them. I just pulled this out.
Can you dry them and use them for something?
I'm sure you could dry anything if you have a dehydrator. That's a really interesting thing. Also, for people that have the freeze dryer machines, which we don't, but we have friends that have them, I wonder what that would be like freeze dried.
Yeah, no.
But when you do that, you take away the water.
Yeah.
And you take away, some of the fiber, and you make it higher in calorie density. And then you will consume more. And if you're not used to it, you might get grumbly in your tummy.
Grumbly.
So I just wanted to pull this out. This was a friend of ours made this, and this is, I don't know if it's peach or apricot. I would have to look up, but she made this chia pudding for us, and it's delicious. And I was thinking maybe we could spoon a little and just try a little there, and then maybe we could pull out the juicer and juice a little, and that's what we could do.
All right, let's try it.
So I'll just put some here. This stuff is super sweet, like you were saying, that you thought it would be nice complemented with something super sweet. Oh, I don't know if you need a spoon or if you want to dip it or if you want to scoop it. I don't know. We didn't.
Grab one of these seedless ends.
Okay, me too.
And scoop a bunch of this stuff on there. Okay, ready? Interesting.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it. It does bring a sweeter component to it. Now, if we had the pink ones that were sweeter, we might not even suggest this. But this is a mild flavor, right? Wouldn't you say it's mild?
It is.
And yeah, I say give it a try.
Yeah.
Try guava. So we're going to take a pause and pull the juicer out, and let's experiment a little bit. We've never done this before. We could just throw a few in there and take a little sip. What do you say? Hang tight. I brought the Nama J2, which is a juicer that I was going to try to use. I tried to quickly look up, anything about the seeds and the juicer, and I didn't find anything. So I'm going to go ahead and just put what we have here in the juicer and see what happens. Now, I also know that you can just not juice it, but like blend it in, your high-speed blender, and you can add things to it, maybe strawberry or banana or whatever, maybe cucumber. You can just kind of, experiment. But for these purposes, I just want to do the guava because I really want to see what happens with the guava. Now, I quickly saw that some people were saying, de-seed it. You don't need the seeds and strain them and all of this. I just don't want to do that. And the skin, some people took the skin off. Well, we're just going to put it all in and see what happens. All right, so plop, ploppity plop. And I'm even going to put those extra seeds in. Let me rinse my hands. There we go. Well, seeds. And it's not going to make very much, right? Because I didn't really put very much in. Maybe this wasn't a great idea, but maybe it is. Well, oh, it looks pretty thick. I wonder if we, whoa, I wonder if we should research that a little better. Well, this is not going to make a cup of juice, of course. We'll just get a little taste and just try it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so of course this is only sample size, so I'm actually not going to let it, go all the way through because there's just not enough. But of course, if you were making this, you would want a lot. So let me just move this container out of the way. And I haven't seen or used my shot glasses in so long. So let's put them to use and see what happens here. Ooh, look at that. It's almost like banana. Wow. And it is just not really pouring. So it's super thick. So far, maybe this is not the best way to do this. Let's just taste it. Huh, okay. Todd, come on in. You got to try this with me. And I thought I would fill 2 shot glasses, but look, this is not really working out so well. But
pretty thick.
It's super thick. So this is maybe not the way to go. But you know what? We can just get a little spoon and just taste it. And, I don't know. Maybe this isn't, it's almost like custard. Look at that. It's like custard.
Cheers.
Yummy.
Okay.
You don't like it?
It's not my favorite.
I think it's good. It's like custard.
Well, I mean, texture-wise, I agree with that. It's just not sweet.
Yeah, this one isn't really sweet.
It's not a sweet fruit. So I think if you did do something, if you wanted that custard flavor, then that's great. But
maybe add something like cucumber or
apple
or something. Yeah. So, okay. I'm trying to think if we should do that right now.
Let's do it.
We should add a little apple just to clear out the machine. And
sure. And
I actually say, just stick with the slice and dip it in something like this, or just eat it plain. I mean, I think that was pretty good. But let me grab an apple. And then I guess we'll put this back under here. I don't know if this is going to work out or not, but we're just playing in the kitchen, and that's what's so interesting and fun about it, just being able to try things and see what works and what doesn't. But I know for sure, I'm glad that I got the guava. I'm glad that I tried it with you, that I learned more about something that I was unfamiliar with, and I, encourage you to try new things too. So looks like the apple is just about done getting in there, and I don't know if that really did much. So it's so thick.
In it.
Yeah. So go ahead and turn it off, and then just to do it, let's see if this pours out any better. Oh yeah, a little bit better. A little bit better. Oh yeah, it's definitely, that really helped it. So it does, we just learned that it needs something to help it a little bit. So let's taste this. Angle your spoon so that it doesn't get stuck, and just let's see if this is any different or any good.
I like that better, but now it's sweeter. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's why. Okay, so anyways, thank you you so much for joining us and letting us have a little fun here at the end. Don't forget to eat your greens, of course, but don't forget to try something new. Check out your produce section or your farmer's market or wherever you get your food and see if there's a new fruit or vegetable or something that you're unfamiliar with, and check it out, bring it home, explore, have fun. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.